Yeah, so here I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about my tracker, what I use for when I'm tracking my profit for trading options specifically. And I think you could do it for anything if you really calculate about like your buy and your sale and all of that. You could do stocks, equity, and all of that, but I use it specifically for options. So basically, I started to track my options bi-weekly in order to try to keep track of an income type of um, revenue, right? So I'm trying to my own personal goal, my own personal process is that I'm trying to use $100 every week for to trade options, so $200 every 2 weeks, um, and I'm using that money like a gamble basically. So I'm not relying on that money at all, and because of that, I'm tracking my revenue for my options trading bi-weekly. I used to track it like as a whole long, like my career wise options trading. I could show you guys that over here in another thing, but I noticed that I was too reliant or too focused on trying to like make up losses whenever I had a loss. Or I was trying to make up whatever debt I had, and that's not a good mentality to have. So I just want to start fresh every week. So I decided to do it like this. And the way that this works is basically here I only fill out this section right here, and then everything else after that is calculated by formulas that I've inputted into here, into here, into here, and then I get my total net profit. I get the taxes that I'm being charged on my total net profit, and here I put a 20% capital gains because of my income bracket and because of um, my because I'm flipping I'm holding an option for less than a year. I'm holding an option for a week the most. So I put 20%, but obviously that depends on your own personal percentage of your tax bracket and all of that. And then I put the clean revenue as to like basically this minus the taxes. So the way that this works is you put in how much you spent on the option, so whatever your buy was. So for example, here on December 31st before the new year, I bought Tesla coal for 150. For 850 Tesla coal, and I bought it for $98, so 0.98, as you guys know in the option world. And I sold it for 1.50, which was $150. So in this play, I made a 53%. This was calculated right away from the formulas. And this 53% is green because my goal is to actually make 50% of my um, of my buy. So my buy was $58. I want to get a 50%. So if I get 50% or higher, I'm gonna make it green. 25% is okay. Anything under 25% I think is red because you don't want to get really under 25%. Well, for me personally, my goal is to get the higher the better percentage wise. And my goal is also a daily $50 profit. So if I get $50, then I'm satisfied, and I'll try to get a little bit more if I can, if I see an opportunity. But once I get $50 profit on the day, then I'm good. So most of my trades are like $100 to $100 range. So you see here that most of them are really close to $100 or a little bit over $100 because I want to get a 50% profit um, on that. So also you will see here that there was on the right side, it tells me the dollar amount of profit that I had. So here I have $52, here I have 44, 57, and then this right here calculates my total buys, my total sales, and then my total net profit for the week. So that's week number 1. And then currently in week number 2, so basically today, yesterday now, from the time I'm recording this, I had 3 plays. I did a SPY call for 381 call. I had it at 127. It was floating around 160 something. I wanted it to get to 190 so I could get the 50%. I got a little bit greedy because I had $50. I have like $45, which I did another play and I could have gotten my $50 goal. But I wanted to hold it. I thought that it was a good chart, and it dropped a little bit on some bad news on the market. So I sold it at 142 and I made 11%. That was $15. I decided to get a quick $35 in order to meet my $50 goal. So I bought a put on XPX, which is like SPY, but like a little more accelerated. So, and you can't trade on Robinhood though. So I bought it for 155, sold it for 190, and then I got 22%. I made my $50 goal, and then I did it one more time because I saw that the market was on a falling knife today. So I wanted to take a little bit of advantage of that, and then I got $65 for the week, and that was just based off of today. You see here that it says current buying power. My goal, well, I'm gonna show you guys in a second, right? So I'm using $200 every 2 weeks. So this buying power for 124 just tells me that I have $224 of net profit based on the $200 that I started with. So I could take those $224 and take it out, and my buying power will still be the $200 that I want to use every bye week. And yeah, I think that's mostly it. So I want to show you guys what it looks like if I actually do a trade. Let's say, for example, so here I will start my first week, and then I will copy and paste this into my second week up here. But let's start with the first week, right? My buying power is $200 because I'm using $200 at the start of the week. I don't really have that much capital to risk that much. So I'm trying to get consistent income with that. Let's say I put the date today, tomorrow. Let's start with tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is 1/12/21. Let's say, I think Standler said that he has on his watch list. Let me check real quick. Standler said that he has on his watch list. What does he have on his watch list? Where that? Oh yeah, never broke. So on his watch list, he has Walmart. Let's say, okay, news today related to fintech could isolate it from making moves tomorrow. So let's say Walmart is on his watch list, right? And I want to make Walmart put because he's saying that there's some bad news. I don't know what the price of Walmart is right now, but let's say 115 put. If I buy my put for, let's say, 1.20, I'm going to put it for $120. Automatically, it's telling me that my buying power is $80 because I already used $120 of the buy, right? But let's say it worked out well, the put worked out well, and I sold it for $160. Boom. $160, $40 profit. It automatically tells me here, automatically tells me in this week, it automatically gives me my percentage, it automatically gives me my gain. So the $40 was the gain from that trade. Let's say if I do another one, Walmart still, let's say Tesla tomorrow, I have a feeling that it's going to go up, right? So I do a Tesla 840 call, let's say. You know, Tesla's a little bit expensive, so let's say I bought it for 150. And Tesla moves crazy, so it gave me that that $50 profit right away. So I put $200 right there. Boom. Again, 33% because of my investment was a lot. I got a $50 profit right here. It tells me the total for the week. So the total of the trades is $90. And then my buying power is $290 because I have $90 for the week. Let's say if I have a loss, right? If I have a loss, I'm going to put my buy. I bought, let's say SPY. I made a wrong play on SPY. I got 350 put, but it actually rose up. So I bought that for $30 because it's pretty far. And then I sold it for $10 because it didn't go my way. I lost $20 right here. Notice how my buying power dropped to 270. So I just used this to calculate it. If you guys want to use it for yourself, let me know. If you guys want some help with it. The only thing that you got to touch is this right here. But if you want to insert trades, like let's say if this is not enough trades, if you do a lot more than this, then you got to insert them in between the columns so the formula still work. Like insert this row right here and then just copy and paste that row, and then the formula should work. So you should have, if you have them empty, this is what it should look like so that your formulas can work. And if you insert it within the week, then everything else will be adjusted to include this also. Okay, but I could also guide you guys one-on-one on that. I don't have no problem with that. So if you need help with that, then let me know and I gotcha. Alright, sorry for making the video so long. Peace.